What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I'm gonna be drawing a bunch of animals from the Florida Everglades with both of my hands. You know, on the topic of Florida wildlife, the first thing that came to my mind was an alligator. Once I got done shaping out his snout, I started shaping and scribbling in a portion of his neck area too. I was really trying to just get away from smoothness with these. The next animal I immediately jumped to was a turkey vulture. I know like back in the day, a lot of people brought all type of animals to Florida as pets, but it's crazy to me how all these animals can exist, especially in close proximity like this. But the next thing I started drawing out was the face of a black bear. I switched to my red and black pens too. Something I really try to put a lot of attention to detail into is just making his face seem rounded and curved. I was really trying to get that off the page feeling going on whenever I was drawing out the bear's face. Kind of like you could see it existing off of the paper. Once I did get done with his face, I started drawing out a portion of his body too. I made my drawing motions a lot tighter too whenever it came to drawing out his fur texture. I was really trying to make it seem like it was coarse. But the next thing I jumped to was the Florida panther. Given that it had a similar face to a lot of cats I've drawn in the past, it made it a little bit simpler for me to grasp as it was coming together. But I did focus on his face first, and then I drew out a portion of his neck afterwards. But believe it or not, another animal that came up too that lives in the Florida Everglades was a North American river otter. It's also crazy because their looks are really deceiving. You would look at them and be like, oh, they're all cuddly and they look adorable, but nah, bruh, they be on that timing. Apparently otters be standing on business. But just to add to the layers of so much going on, I drew in a Burmese python more towards the bottom of the page. I did switch to red and blue. That way it didn't blend in too much with the bear I had drawn. With that said, here's for the red lens and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below. And if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see y'all in the next one.